Just ahead of the festive season, a grim reality surrounds the people in Ukraine. In yet another attack by Russia, several explosions were reported across the country, putting a halt to the celebratory vote. Listen in to know the latest developments in the Russia-Ukraine conflict.
For the 13th time this year, Russia carried out a massive attack on Ukraine's power grid. As the war grinds into a third winter, 500,000 households have been left without heating. Residents are not just facing blackouts, but also have heavy hearts as death continues to surround the country. Multiple casualties were reported across the nation as more than 70 missiles were dropped and 100 drone attacks targeted Ukraine's infrastructure. While other countries are rolling in the festive season, Kremlin is choosing destruction. The Christmas attack follows a deadly Russian strike on Christmas Eve. Ukraine also shared that power plants have been shelled more than 200 times since the start of Russian invasion in February 2022. As Kyiv continues to grapple with Russia's threats, hundreds of civilians continue losing their lives.
US Trump is invoking debates about American expansion. After Panama Canal, Trump made bold statements about acquiring Greenland, calling it an absolute necessity. Now, this is not the first time Trump has eyed on Greenland. In his first term, he expressed a desire to buy Greenland for its natural resources. Here's a detailed report. Take a look.
First Panama Canal and now Greenland. US President-elect Donald Trump has reiterated his calls to buy Greenland, citing national security concerns. He asserted that it is an absolute necessity. Greenland has an autonomous self-rule, but it is still a part of Kingdom of Denmark. Trump's renewed interest in Greenland is not new. He made his desire to control the ice-covered Danish territory during his first term as well. In 2019, he openly indicated his interest to buy Greenland for its rich natural resources and geopolitical reference. The territory is rich in natural resources, including gold, silver, copper, and oil. Meanwhile, Trump's desire has drawn massive backlash from leaders in Denmark. Danish Prime Minister said that Greenland is not for sale and Greenland belongs to Greenland. Following Trump's statements, Danish government allocated $1.5 billion for Greenland's defense. Trump's America First agenda is shaping up his administration's relationship with other countries. Earlier, Trump taunted Canada with sweeping tariffs on Canadian goods entering the US. Then he suggested the United States should retake Panama Canal. Trump has accused Panama government of charging exorbitant prices from US on using the canal.
Our Navy and commerce have been treated in a very unfair and injudicious way. The fees being charged by Panama are ridiculous, highly unfair, especially knowing the extraordinary generosity that has been bestowed to Panama, I say very foolishly, by the United States. This complete ripoff of our country will immediately stop. The United States has a big and vested interest in the secure, efficient, and reliable operation of the Panama Canal.
This idea was immediately rejected by Panama government, which has controlled the passage now for decades. Trump is just a few days away from taking charge in office. The big question is, what is Trump's talk of American expansion all about?